Continuing on our board perspectives, Mindy, nonprofit board members are almost always faced with the infamous give and get responsibility. And as we were chatting offline, we did a presentation to an international kids board recently, and we actually did a little tweak, and we talked about not calling it funding, but calling it financing, which a lot of the executives on the board actually were able to understand better and actually just feel better with it because of their business background. How do you as a CEO create a winning culture and at the same time ensure that funds are being raised, which are critical by everyone?
I really do think that setting up a business model and approaching it that way and looking at it as investment. So we either invest funds or we invest talent and time in what we're doing, and looking at the opportunity to ask other people to do that as well. I really talked to my board about the fact that we have to invest in this organization, its infrastructure, and having quality people working for us, people who are talented and well trained, and all of that takes funding. And one of the things that we talk about in investing is setting it up so that when you ask your friends for funds, you're giving them a choice of where to invest the funds that they're going to invest. People who are, who have means to invest in, whether they're doing it in to any of the charities in town, you want to be able to give them a choice and to show them how we impact so many people and we make a difference in the lives of people, and we're fulfilling a void in the community that no one else is. And when we talk about the investment that they're making and the results, and we show them the numbers we're hitting, the people whose lives we're touching, the appreciation that people share, tell stories, and let them see those stories and see people. We video what we do in terms of talking to people whose lives have been impacted. We have speakers come forward who are people on our board who've been there, been to the center, had to change their lives. And when you do that, I think when you talk to your friends and say, listen, I know that you're generous people, you're going to give to organizations in the community. Let me tell you why I think we're a good investment. And to handle it that way, as you would any investment that you're going to make in life.
Yeah, I think that's smart. And I think they respect that because they kind of know that that's what you're looking for as well. You're being authentic. And I think they respect that you just talk honestly. So it makes a lot of sense. So from that, it sounds like you've developed a pretty good board.
Oh, we did. We have a phenomenal board, and it's also an evolutionary process. We watch people who've been on the board rotate off, and there's some people who stayed involved, but we like to bring in new people on the board who are going to make a difference and really be, give a new perspective. I think if you don't have different people of different parts of the community, people who are involved in different ways with our organization, people who are older and younger. I think part of the diversity we've been able to develop is a board with a huge age range, and I love that. I love the fact that we get great perspective and information from younger people, but also the wisdom and experience from older people. And they work so well together. And of course, very diverse now in terms of, where they are in the community and what they're involved in and what they bring to the table and the businesses they come from. Everybody from, we have hematologists, oncologists, we have lawyers, we have marketing people, we have art people, we have, people from every background. And you know what? That's who's in our groups too. Those are the people who are attending the groups, and we also have those are the volunteers. The volunteers don't just come from psychologists or mental health people. We have people in our groups volunteering from every walk of life, and I think that helps.
Yeah, no, I agree, and it's a good lesson even for for-profit organizations. So thank you very much.
Oh, no, my pleasure.